I thought the box score was wrong.
83-point performance, second most points.
Because tonight, Bam Adebayo scored 83 points. 83. Let me say that again. 83 points. That number is higher than the legendary 81-point game from Kobe Bryant, which means this performance is now the second highest scoring game in NBA history. Only one player has ever scored more. The 100-point game from Wilt Chamberlain. And somehow, that list now includes Bam Adebayo, a player only one person has ever mentioned in the same sentence as greatness.
So who are the 4 best players of all time?
I'm going to say Bam.
When the game started, nothing about it felt historic. Just a normal NBA game. Bam Adebayo catches, pull-up jumper, bucket. Next possession, pick and roll. Bam Adebayo rolls to the rim, catches it in stride, finishes through contact. Another bucket. Still nothing unusual, just a player getting into rhythm. Then it kept happening. 3-point jumpers.
Inside, and that allows the kick and the open shot.
Drop steps in the paint. Free throws. The kind of shots Bam has taken thousands of times in his career. Except tonight, they all started falling. Halfway through the first quarter, the defense started adjusting. Extra attention. More bodies in the paint. It didn't matter. Bam kept finding space. Another jumper. Another drive. Another bucket. By the end of the first quarter, the scoreboard started making people double check the stat line. 30 points in one quarter. A crazy start. A hot streak. These are the kind of nights where a player might finish with 40, maybe 50, but the game kept going. Second quarter, more touches, more jumpers, more trips to the free throw line.
In the middle, where's the help defense? There isn't any.
And suddenly, the number climbed again. 40 points at halftime. This is where people started to realize something, because players have hot nights all the time. Klay scored 37 points in a single quarter, an absolutely insane start. He finished the game with 52 points. Luka once had 35 points by halftime. Everyone started talking about an 80-point game. He finished with 51. Amazing night, still nowhere near 80. Booker once exploded early with 30-plus points in the first half. People started whispering about another historic scoring night. He finished with 46. Normal superstar night, but the game cooled down after that historic stretch. So when Bam hit 40 points, it didn't feel like history. It felt like the kind of hot start that eventually cools off. The kind of night that ends with 50 points and a highlight reel. Not a night that rewrites NBA record books. The second half is where the game stopped feeling like a hot night and started feeling like something much bigger. Because instead of cooling off, like most scoring explosions eventually do, Bam Adebayo kept scoring. The points just kept stacking up. By the end of the third quarter, the numbers on the scoreboard had reached 60 points. And that's when the conversation around the game completely changed. Because once a player hits 60 in an NBA game, the comparisons become unavoidable. The legendary 81 from Kobe Bryant.
For 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line and an 81-point game.
The impossible 100 from Wilt Chamberlain. Numbers that almost never enter a real conversation. Yet suddenly, they did.
Free throw attempts.
And the craziest part, there was still an entire quarter left. The fourth quarter started with one number hanging over the entire arena. 60 points. At that point, no one was watching the game normally anymore. Every time Bam touched the ball, the crowd reacted before the shot even went up, because everyone was thinking the same thing. Is he actually going to reach 80? 70 points in an NBA game is already rare. Only a handful of players in the league historically have ever reached it. Some recent players like Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, and Luka Doncic. But for Bam, his numbers kept stacking. the energy in the building has completely changed. Because now the impossible wasn't impossible anymore. The broadcast started tracking it. The crowd started counting it. Every possession started feeling bigger. Every shot carried more weight. Then it happened.
80 points.
And just like that, it was like our eyes were deceiving us. And the arena erupted because everyone knew what that meant. History had just been rewritten. But the game wasn't over yet.
82 points. 83 points for Bam Adebayo.
And just like that, one of the most famous scoring nights in NBA history had just been passed. 83 points. A number that now sits above the legendary 81-point night from Kobe Bryant.
For the second most scored points in a single game in NBA history.
Which means the list of the greatest scoring games in NBA history just changed. Only one performance has ever been higher. The impossible 100-point game from Wilt Chamberlain. And somehow, sitting right beneath it, is Bam Adebayo. And somehow, it still doesn't feel real.